We're now officially living as in the days of Noah. The US government is lifting the ban on cross-species CHIMERA research. The government is officially lifting its moratorium to allow the funding of research that involves scientists injecting human stem cells into animal embryos. In other words, the scientific creation of human-animal hybrids. I just want to remind you all that a top US general declared hybrid armies are going to be taking place. Hybrid armies in that they would be chimeras, part animal, part human, but not only that, they would be hybrids in that they would be part human, part aliens. I'll leave a link below for you for that. It's my video around April of this year, entitled Alien Disclosure and Warning by US General, Alien UFO Invasion and Hybrid Armies. It has to do with super soldiers and alien technology. So I'll leave a link below for you for that as well, so you can see it. And perhaps this is why they are allowing the chimeras. The Washington Times writes, Carrie D. Wollenitz, NIH's Associate Director for Science, announced Thursday in a blog post that the agency is requesting public comment on expanding funding for such research, signaling the end of a moratorium on the experimentation. Mrs. Wollenitz said development of, quote, these types of human-animal organisms holds tremendous potential for disease modeling, drug testing, and perhaps eventual organ transplant. I am confident that these proposed changes will enable the NIH research community to move this promising area of science forward in a responsible manner. Quote, she wrote, responsible manner? Because if there's anything that Jurassic Park taught us, it's that scientists always know everything that could possibly go wrong when they play God. The reason the moratorium was enacted in the first place is because officials at NIH were specifically concerned about creating Planet of the Apes-style smart animals by accident, as previously reported. Quote, the ultimate goal of this is to force animals to grow human organs for transplantation into humans with terminal diseases, but the potential implications here are staggering. What's worse is the concerns that other scientists have about this practice, things the average person who hears, quote, free organs for sick people, end quote, would never even consider. Things like the fact that human stem cells can ultimately become any type of tissue, and according to the National Institutes of Health, which released a statement regarding why it was refusing to fund the risky research, might turn into a human brain cell that could evolve the donor's animal's cognitive state. Can you imagine putting human stem cells into animals and that turning into a human brain in the animal's body? Our scientifically forced evolution is here. Human-animal hybrids. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Perhaps from a certain very, very old best-selling book. People in the Washington Times comments thought so as well. I'll leave a link below for you for this. Is on the Daily Shibu by Melissa Dykes. We're now officially living as in the days of Noah. The US government is lifting the ban on cross-species CHIMERA research. The government is officially lifting its moratorium to allow the funding of research that involves scientists injecting human stem cells into animal embryos. In other words, the scientific creation of human-animal hybrids.